Hey everyone, Dylan Combs here on behalf of Chris Perillo and YouTube.com/LockerGnome. I'm going to be doing a video here every week now on Fridays, sometimes screencasts like this week, and sometimes product reviews, tech tip videos. Who knows? It could be different every week, so be sure to tune in every Friday for my weekly videos. So in this week's screencast, I want to talk about HootSuite. This is by far my favorite Twitter client that I've ever used. I've used TweetDeck and many others, and I've always ended up coming back to HootSuite. One of many reasons for that is because it's in the web browser, and I love browser-based applications. I don't like running extra software on my desktop, like Adobe Air. And HootSuite has features comparable to TweetDeck and all the other leading Twitter clients out there. Things like multiple account support, as you can see here. I've got all three of my Twitter accounts here. I also have their featured users, and I have my Facebook fan page added in as another account, which you can also set up very, very easily. So when you first sign up for HootSuite and add your first Twitter account, by default your columns will not be set up like this. Obviously, they'll be your home feed, mentions, and direct messages. But they make it very easy to customize it any way you want. If you want to add in a list or anything else, you can do it. As you can see here, I'll go into Add Stream, and I can add from Twitter any feed, search, keyword, list. I can go into Facebook, add my Facebook page, fan page, LinkedIn, MySpace. Yeah. Ping FM, WordPress, Foursquare. So there's just a large variety of services that you can use with this. And as with any other Twitter client, your columns will refresh at however often you set them to. Manual refresh or 2, 5, 10, 15, or 30 minutes. HootSuite also allows you to publish to multiple accounts all at once, which for me as a podcaster and professional blogger is great. I can go in and write one message, send it to both of my Twitter accounts that I use most of the time, and send it to my personal Facebook page and my fan page all at once. Another great feature that you might have expected is scheduled tweets. As you can see, my fourth column over here is pending tweets. At 5:50 in about 8 minutes, this tweet will go out. I schedule these often if I find interesting tech news stories, or if I want to retweet a link to the latest podcast I post, I can have it automatically do it for me. Another very useful feature on the home page here when you're logged in is the Twitter search. If you just click on search, it'll drop down with a list of trending topics, and you can even choose to use your location for local search or local trends. So now that we've gone over the home page, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the options here. You can set up contacts, which is just basically everybody that you have in your Twitter or Facebook accounts. You can view all that information there. You can go into stats, which I'm not going to go into because I don't want to share my statistics, but you can see everything from, you can link your Google Analytics to this, and you can check your website stats. You can also see if you're using HootSuite's URL shorteners, you can go as far as to see how many people are clicking each individual URL and how many clicks you're getting from your tweeted URLs in 1 day, 7 days, or 30 days. If you have other people that help manage your accounts, you can also set up assignments, but that is more for the business side. So in settings, you also get a variety of options. You can set up your social networks, you can add RSS feeds, you can easily edit your account settings and your preferences and themes. So let's go ahead and take a look at preferences. Now this is where it starts to get interesting for me. You can choose to use or not use Twitter web retweets, whether you want to use Twitter's retweeting system or use the old RT@ that everyone used to use all the time. You can also choose to enable or disable audio and visual notifications when you receive new tweets, and show or hide promoted tweets. Thank God I don't have to see those anymore. And they also give you some nice options for URL shorteners, whether you want to use either of theirs, or if you happen to have your own, you can add that in here as well. If you go to themes, there's not a whole lot here. I've got mine on the dark theme called Magnum. You can use Classic or Blue Steel if you happen to like a lighter colored theme. They also have applications for many different platforms as well. As you can go in and see here, they have an iPhone and an Android app, a Fluid desktop app for Mac OS X only, unfortunately, and they also have their own Chrome and Firefox extensions, which is great for easily sending out a link and short message to any site that you happen to be on at the time. So there you have it. That's a quick look at Hootsuite.com. Now they also have a pro account that you can buy for $5.99 a month and gain access to some other features. I've never felt the need to buy it. I think the free version is just great. So you can go and sign up, try it out for yourself at Hootsuite.com. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Let me know. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What Twitter client do you use? Leave us a response in the comment section below, and don't forget to tune in next week on Friday for my next weekly video here. Of course, you can join the community of geeks over at LockerGnome.net, the LockerGnome blogs at LockerGnome.com, Chris's blog at chris.perillo.com, and Chris is streaming live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.perillo.com. See you next time.